غرباء 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 غرباء.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين، والعاقبة للمتقين ولا عدوان إلا على الظالمين، وأشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له، وأشهد أن نبينا محمدا عبده ورسوله صلى الله عليه وعلى آله وأصحابه ومن سار على نهجه إلى يوم الدين. ثم أما بعد، السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. أهلا وسهلا ومرحبا. Welcome أيها الإخوة to our new lesson. We stopped yesterday at the 8th chapter, and inshallah we go further, but before that we want to ask you some questions, if you don't mind. أغلق الكتب. Close the books, please. How do you say, do you wake up late? Do you wake up early? مبكرا. I don't hear the adhan. لا أسمع الأذان. Wake up early. Order. نعم. استيقظ مبكرا. I can't. لا أستطيع. I work in the night. نعم. أعمل في الليل. Put the alarm clock next to you. المنبه. ضع المنبه بجانبك. This is a good idea. هذه فكرة طيبة. Very good. Then I am traveling, أخ إبراهيم, I'm traveling to Mecca. ذاهب going. مسافر. أنا مسافر to Mecca. إلى مكة. أنا مسافر إلى مكة. Why are you traveling to Mecca? السلام ورحمة الله. How do you say, أخ إبراهيم? Why are you traveling to Mecca? لماذا? And then you? Yes. لماذا أنت مسافر إلى مكة? To pray in the Masjid al-Haram. أخ ميزان. To pray in the Masjid al-Haram. للصلاة. نعم. لي is to. لي is to. للصلاة. في المسجد الحرام. نعم. How do you say, where do you pray the Jumu'ah? أين تصلي الجمعة. أين تصلي الجمعة. This is the adhan of Al-Asr. Abdul-Karim. Let's go to the Masjid. هيا بنا إلى المسجد. نعم. هيا بنا إلى المسجد. How do you say I pray in the house? نعم. How do you say Yusuf? Pray in the masjid. Pray. يعني you say to a person, pray in the masjid. نعم. صلي في المسجد. How do you say Yusuf? The masjid is far. المسجد بعيد. The masjid is close. المسجد قريب. How do you say أخسكو? Are you ill? No, I'm okay. لا أنا بخير. How do you say you are lazy? أنت كسلان. How say that is right? That is right what you said? هذا صحيح. هذا صحيح. Sorry. عفوا or آسف. Wait, I'm going with you. How do you say wait, I'm going with you? نعم. انتظر أنا ذاهب معك. The 5 prayers أخ سعد.
الفجر، الظهر، العصر، المغرب، العشاء.
نعم. What is salad?
سلطة.
نعم. سلطة. But sometimes it's salatata. What is breakfast?
فطور.
نعم. What is tea?
شاي.
نعم شاي. And what is he can?
يستطيع.
ما شاء الله. يستطيع. He works.
يعمل.
يعمل. Very good. He hears.
يسمع.
يسمع. Say Allah Mubarak, brothers. Yes, that is very good. We go to Abu Bakr, the 1st to the 5th, masculine. الأول. نعم. نعم. الثاني. الثالث. الرابع. الخامس. You complete to the 10th. سلام الله. السادس. السابع. الثامن. The 8th. The 9th. التاسع. أنا العاشر. نعم. أيها الإخوة افتحوا الكتب. افتحوا الكتب على الحوار الثالث. We stopped at the حوار الثالث and طيب وإبراهيم اقرأ الحوار الثالث. Read الحوار الثالث. So we start with أخ طيب. It's page 165. تفضل طيب. أنا مدرسة. It's الشدة والتكسرة. نعم.
ما مهنتك؟
نعم.
أنا مدرسة أيضا.
نعم.
في أي مرحلة
مرحلة
مدرسين؟
تدرسين. نعم.
أدرس في المرحلة الابتدائية.
ما شاء الله. أدرس في المرحلة الابتدائية. Very good.
وفي أي
وفي أي مرحلة تدرسين عندي؟
أدرس في المرحلة المتوسطة.
Mhm.
هل لك أطفال؟
عليكم السلام ورحمة الله.
نعم. لي أطفال أطفال.
Mhm.
كم طفلا لك؟
لي 5 أطفال.
هل تحبين عملك؟
نعم أحب عملي.
أنا أحب عملي أيضا.
ما شاء الله. طيب أيها الإخوة, always when we translate a حوار or some of the words, always have your pencil with you, next to you, because we might go very quick through it. You can also write in your notebook if you prefer that. You can write also in your book. And when I asked one of the scholars in Medina about writing in the book with your pen, with the ink pen, because some of the scholars, when you look to their books, it's full of notes on the sides of the book, all the sides. And then I told him, I asked him, doesn't that affect the book in the way it looks like? He said that those benefits that you write, the benefit, the fa'idah, they beautify the book, those important notes. So don't look to it as something that makes the book not look nice, but and also if you write it in a notebook, you might lose the notebook, and then you lost months of study maybe if you lose the notebook. And writing with a pencil, the thing is that after a while, every time you do like this, you turn the page, it's going to be brighter. It's after maybe months of years, it's maybe gone. The pencil, every time you touch it, paper touch each other. It's not like the ink pen, So you have to think about all those things, when you go to a lesson, the sheikh is explaining a book. You have to think what's the best way to deal with it, writing in the book or notebook. And it's very strange not to come with a pen to a class. You have to write always the benefits. طيب أنا مدرسة. Here comes the importance of the shakl, or the harakat. You know what shakl means? Shakl, harakat is 2 words for one thing, to be honest. Shakl, you can say, is this book with shakl or is this book with harakat? That's the dhamma fatha kasra. Okay? Dhamma fatha kasra. Because this mudarrisatun, the same way you write school, madrasatun. But if there was no shakl, you might say, I'm a school, ana madrasatun. So it's the same way you write it. Just the shakl, the dhamma is not there and the fatha is not there. So that is, mudarrisatun is one of the 3 words or nouns to say teacher. What are the other 2? Muallimatun, ustadhatun. So this word is very hard to forget. You might forget one of the 3. Ustadun, mudarrisun, and muallimun. The ma here means what? It means what? Ma means what? Like masmuka. This is the same one. Because you have 2 ma in Arabic. You have the denying ma. I didn't go, ma dahabtu. I didn't eat, ma akaltu. But this is the question ma. And what's the dalil? It's the question mark at the end. The context and the question mark. The difference between just you can forget it, it's no problem now. Just want to add something. The difference between the ma and the la. Ma and la, the denying ma. I didn't go. I didn't eat. And the la is that the ma is for the past tense and the la is for the present tense. So if you talk about now, I don't go. Are you going after a bit? Are you going to the maktaba? La adhabu. La adhabu. I don't go. But for the past tense, I didn't go. You say ma dhahabtu. You know the past tense. Denying is ma. Present tense is la. But don't worry, brothers. That just this is something we want to mention with this. We have done yesterday. We have said a way to say what kind of work do you do. We have two ways. Ma mihnatuka? No. Ma mihnatuka is what is your profession? What's your profession? What's your mihna? Ma mihnatuka? Here it's mihnatuki because the ka and ki is masculine you, feminine you. Okay? If you talk to a man, you say ma mihnatuka. To a woman, ma mihnatuki. And that's why you can answer by saying mihnati, my profession. Like you say my book, kitabi, you know the yas for my. Qalami, my pen. Okay? So, ma mihnatuka or ma mihnatuki is what's your profession. Other way to say what is your job or what kind of job do you do is what? By saying we've done it yesterday. ماذا تعمل? ماذا تعمل? Yes. What do you work? ماذا تعمل? And that's what we have done yesterday. The first sentence in the first hiwar. The first hiwar, first sentence. ماذا تعمل أنت? The anta is only to emphasize. You can leave that. So you can say, how do you say to a person, what do you work or what's your profession? Who knows them both? ماذا ماذا تعمل? نعم. I thought I heard ماذا تعلم? What do you know? From علم. But ما شاء الله. ماذا تعمل? نعم. And the second one? ما مهنتك? What is your profession? ما مهنتك? Repeat them, أخ سعد.
ما محنتك؟ ماذا تعمل؟
Say the first one.
ما محنتك؟
نعم. ما مهنتك؟ ماذا تعمل? What is أيضا? Also. Is there other word for أيضا used in the Quran? كذلك. كذلك and أيضا. Yes. Yes, I write it because it's used a lot. كذلك. كذلك means also. كذلك. مهنة is occupation. I hope you can see, brothers. They can see, you think? Oh, you can check for me, Barakallah. I don't know if it's too high. You can see, yeah? Alhamdulillah. Now we go to the sentence where everybody maybe was waiting for, and that is المرحلة الابتدائية, المرحلة المتوسطة. So we're going to start by في أي مرحلة تدرسين. You know, brothers, how can I explain this? You have تدرسوا and تدرسوا. The one with the shadda is teaching, while the one without shadda is the opposite, learning and studying. So, تدرسوا تدرسوا is studying or learning. You study, it's better to you study. Okay? تدرسوا. What is you teach? تدرسوا. What is I study, I learn? أدرس. But I teach, أدرس. So who can give us like a rule? How can you say to a child to know the difference quickly? When is this, when it's that?
It's just the shadda.
It's the shadda, but you have to give him like something, you know, like.
And the qadr between the tad and the tree.
Or maybe you say, it sounds silly, but that's got shut down there, so he's got more to give.
More stronger to pronounce.
When you study, it's a kasra, tadrusu. When it's I study, it's a dhamma.
When it's,
Tadrusu.
I tell you, brothers,
And you teach, sorry.
the shadda, this shadda, wallahu alam, it's linked with the noun. Mudarrisun, the noun is on the ra. Mudarrisatun, the shadda is on the ra. Mudarrisun, the shadda. And mudarrisatun. And it comes back in the verb. How do you write teacher? Mudarrisun and mudarrisatun. This same W, you find it in the verb. You understand me? The noun and the verb. Wallahu a'lam. So, fi, what's fi? What's AU? Which? But when fi comes, the AU becomes AE because of the preposition. Fi AE. Marhalatin, my brothers, is stage or level. Tudarrisina is you feminine, teach. So if you talk to a woman, you say fi ayyi marhalatin tudarrisina. In which stage or level do you teach? She says udarrisu, I teach fil marhalatil ibtidaiya. I teach in the primary level. وفي أي مرحلة تدرسين أنتِ؟ Al-Ibtidaiya, that is the primary level. After the Rawda. You know the Rawda, they call it Rawda, not the Rawda in Masjid Nabawi. The Rawda, Rawda is garden. Rawda is like, how do you say? You have here one in Coventry Road. Nursery. Like nursery. So after the Rawda, what's the first thing you go? Primary school. Al-Ibtidaiya. Okay, brothers? After Al-Ibtidaiya, brothers, I don't know how many years it takes here, 6 years, 7, 8? 7 years. After that you have what? Al-Mutawassita. أدرس في المرحلة المتوسطة, secondary level. What's marhala? Level. Marhala is level. We have 2 levels. Al-Ibtidaiya, primary. Al-Mutawassita, secondary. So if you finish from your primary, Al-Ibtidaiya, you go to the Mutawassita.
Like this book is Al-Ibtidaiya.
I don't know, but
This is broad. This is advanced. you know here.
yes.
They say Al-Mubtadi.
Al-Mubtadi, yeah, Mubtadi is beginner.
Al-Mutawassida.
Where do you see that?
The last
And what's the last?
last page.
Okay. Yeah, I don't have that. It's really strange.
Because we have Al-Awwal,
نعم نعم ما شاء الله. نعم, that's beginners level, mid level, you know, middle. Al-Mutaqaddim is like the far level, you know, like the difficult one. Mu'jam is dictionary, نعم.
How do you say college? College level?
الثانوية. الثانوية. Yeah? So brothers, I can remove this. Brothers, listen good. You might stop even with writing now. This is important for the one that has, inshallah, children and he wants maybe to go to an Arabic country to know this system. The first thing is rawdatun. Rawdatun. Rawdatun means, you know, the nursery. Naam, nursery. After finishing that, you go to the where? Al-Marhalatul Ibtidaiya. I'm not going to write it. This is one. And then Marhala al-Ibtidaiya. You can write it from the book. And then 3, which Marhala? Al-Mutawassita. And then 4, no, that is just, it's different. Al-Marhalatu Al-Thanawiyya. You know, you go on the website, you know the website of Al-Qura University, of Medina University, of Riyadh. You see this word. You cannot be accepted only if you have this, Al-Thanawiyya, college. It's important to know. They say from the shurut, from the conditions, that you have done your, passed your college. So this is college. Yes. Barakallahu feek. You know, this is the system in Saudi Arabia and I think in the Middle East also, and in North Africa. After Marhala Thanawiyya, you go to the Jamia, the university. This is number 5, Al-Jamia. After going to the Jamia, you can also write it as Al-Marhalatul Jami'iyya, university level. You can write also level, but I don't know if this is enough for you. Al-Marhalatul Jami'iyya. After that, brothers, there are 2 things left. Then you are finished with study. You never finished with school in your life, with learning in your life, but just in the formal way.
You know, what's the second group after GCSEs?
I don't know the system here, you know.
System is the same as that.
Same as this.
You have this, then you have college, then you have college,
Yes?
then you have uni.
Okay. This is the, like English is also like this. We have 6 and 7. 6 and 7. They call 6 Al-Magister. Yes, masters. Al-Magister. Not Manchester United. Al-Magister. Al-Magister.
That is adjective. Is on the
I think that they took it from the word master. Al-Magister, master.
is alma.
Al-Magister.
What is the sukun on the
Sukun, just magister. I think you write it like this. And last one is ad-doctorat. You said ad-doctorah. Ad-doctorah is PhD. PhD is the highest thing. Ad-doctorah. If you are, they call you also doctor. Not from the hospital, but yani study level. You know, like if you have book of Sheikh Al-Fawzan, Sheikh Salih Fawzan, you see on the top, a Sheikh Ad-Doctor, because he has done his PhD. Ad-Doctor. They call them Ad-Doctor. Okay? Many scholars, they have done the PhD, they call them Ad-Doctor.
Can you do the PhD in Islamic stuff?
is this one in it?
Yeah, in Medina, almost all Islamic.
That the doctor.
Yes, it's like this. You see here, Dal. They start, the people who wrote the book start with Dal, letter Dal. This is short way to explain he's a doctor. Doctor is not easy, brother. After college, look, brothers, after college, this Thanawiyah, college, 4-year university, then 4-year master, and 4-year doctorate. 4 years. In Medina, 4-year master, 4-year PhD, 4-8, and 4-year universities, 12 years.
Ustadh, 1 year's master's here.
1 year, yeah. It's different, brothers. So it's, it's like respect, But we hope ikhlas. We hope that, people do for ikhlas, not for just a paper or something,
Is that 4-year perhaps it's different? Is that because is that Islamic studies, or do they teach other subjects at Medina University as well?
No, but I think even the dunya, the worldly universities are like that. 4 year for the masters, 4 year for the PhD, and it can be that some finish it in 3.5 years, 3 years. Why? Because they, the script, you have to write like, mashallah, yani, like big script. Some finish it in half year early or earlier than that, so they, Naam. In Medina University, with this last two, master and PhD, the first year of both of them, the master and PhD, first year, they call it manhajiyah. And you have to come every day to school and sit and write, look to the board, like that. Okay, first year. This master and PhD. Then the 3 years after that, you can choose tahqiq or ta'lif. What do you prefer, tahqiq or ta'lif? Tahqiq is what? You go to like old library in Europe, where they, when they took the books from the Muslim countries, when they looted the Muslim countries, they have the books of Ibn Taymiyyah, Shaykh al-Islam, and Ibn al-Qayyim, rahimahullah. Many books are in England, in the Netherlands. So you go to there, you ask them friendly to get a copy of one of, they don't give you the book because they know how worth it is to give you the original Islamic book. So they give you a copy, they copy it for you. So you do tahqiq. What's tahqiq? No, tahqiq is perfection and, like writing notes. You're not the writer of the book. You explain the difficult words. You say in which book the hadith is he's referring to. If there is a mistake, you put in the footnotes. That's tahqiq. Ta'lif is different. Ta'lif is you are the one that write the book. You say, I'm going to write a book about wiping over the socks, about the rules of Ramadan, the fiqh rules. When is your fasting nullified? This. So ta'leef and tahqiq. Which one is easier? The thing is, ta'leef, brother, you have to write 1,000 pages maybe from your own self. While with tahqiq, there is already a subject. But tahqiq is very difficult. First of all, if you look to the salaf, the people of the past, because you're not going to make a tahqiq of a book of nowadays. We talk about the people of the past, the salaf. It's almost not readable. You've seen how the people in the past. Sometimes you don't even find, the shekel. Shekel you find maybe never. But the way they write, really, mashallah, yani, very difficult sometimes, You need to figure out what, and some of them, like Ibn Taymiyyah, rahimahullah, Ibn Taymiyyah, his handwriting was almost not readable, the scholar said. While his student, Imam al-Dahabi, rahimahullah, he used to write just like a computer, so clear, like it's written with the computer, but there was no computer at that time. Very clear, So you see, that's why one of the scholars in Medina, he was specialized, Sheikh Hamad al-Ansari, rahimahullah, in figuring out what is being written. Because they used to write very beautiful with calligraphy. So it's not like just how we write. You have to figure out. Naam. So, tfaddal.
One of the things that Muslims we say is that the Quran's never ever been changed, but if that's the case, was the Quran written in a different, not a different kind of Arabic, but in a different style of Arabic?
Yes, there were no dots. There were no dots. There were no shakel, no fatha, no dhamma.
So
it happened in the time of the tabi'een or atba' tabi'een. So after the Sahaba, that the dots has been put. But what helped? What helped in figuring out if it needs a fatha or kasra? Because the Quran was in the hearts of the people. They heard it from the Messenger sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and the Sahaba who heard it and they were hafid Quran, they knew the Quran by heart, they gave it to the tabi'een. So nobody's saying, is this a fatha or kasra? Because they heard it. If I tell you something in Arabic, you don't, you're giving it exactly the same way you heard it. Wallahu a'lam. طيب, brothers. This is important. المرحلة الابتدائية المرحلة المتوسطة. If you go to the Arabic countries, you see big banner in front of the school. المدرسة الابتدائية. They don't say المرحلة because مرحلة stage, but primary school المدرسة الابتدائية. Secondary school المرحلة المتوسطة, and so forth and so on. Okay, brothers? After that, أيها الإخوة, so we have to know, inshallah, from today, أدرس is I teach, أدرس with the shadda, and أدرس I learn, study. Okay, brothers? After that, أيها الإخوة, هل لك أطفال?
How do you say command like teach? It's a command.
Teach, درس. نعم. والله أعلم. هل لك أطفال? هل is for question. It's do you have أطفال? أطفال is children. أطفال, أولاد, children. لك is you have. We want to figure out every word. هل is for question. لك is you have. هل لك أطفال? Yes. هل لك أطفال? And for a woman, هل لك أطفال? So what's I have? لي. Li or ladayya? Indi, all same. So what's the difference between laki and laka?
Man and woman.
Laki, you have feminine. Laka, you have male. And li is for both. I have. Li is na'am, li atfal. Yes, I have children. Okay, brothers? So if a person say li atfal is I have children. Kam tiflan laki? What's that? How many children do you have? So tifl, is that plural or single? No. Singular. Yes. Because of the kam. You know the kam, the how many. After kam you get the single form. So now we know what tifl is, one child, and atfal is children.
كريم
نعم.
هل أستطيع أن أقول كم طفل عندك؟
Allahu alam, what we learned is the difference that between, you know, عندك is you have. Laka is you have. But what we learned is that laka is for the non-material things. You know, like children. You know, forever, you know. Like عندك is like something that goes. But your child, even your child, if he died, it's still, you had a child. You know, you had a child. Like religion. لَكُمْ دِينُكُمْ وَلِيَ دِينٌ. Li. Liya, I have my deen. Li, I have my deen. Lakum, you have your, lakum dinukum, you have your own religion. Waliya deen, this liya, from li. So, عندك like, do you have bread? You know, bread. Do you have like milk? هل عندك حليب? But li is like something that is close to you. But brothers, I didn't want to say that because I would just want you to focus. I don't want you to get desperate, you know, when you hear other things. تفضل.
I think in Arabic when you say how are you, كيف حالك, is that the laki, is that from the same root or not?
Yes,
It is.
yes. You know the ka and the ki?
Yeah.
It's a pronoun. It's a pasted pronoun. Ka is masculine and ki is feminine. Is that what you wanted to ask? نعم. نعم. You know, this ka is very important. كيف حالك كيف حالك. And when you talk about you lot, you know, you lot, we are going to get that. You lot is also different between male and female. So if you see a group of men, كيف حالكم, kum, you know the ka comes back because ka is you. But what's the difference between you single and you lot, a group of people? كيف حالك and كيف حالكم. But to a woman group, صحيح, it's true that كيف حالك is you, woman. But if a group of women and they're mahram of you, you say كيف حالكن. كن. So كيف حالكم is for the man. كيف حالكن is for the female. This is what we're going to get, inshallah. With the shadda on the noon. No. If it's mixed, like one of the teachers said, if we have a state, we have like we have the Masjid Green Lane full of women. It's a lecture. 3,000 women. But there is one man inside, not between them, but then you say masculine. It gets masculine, even one man. Street, 100,000 women. And one man is there also, it gets the masculine form. The you lot masculine. and not feminine because of the man. I don't want to, because maybe sisters, they heard this, they get maybe, but this is the truth, الرجال قوامون على النساء. نعم, this is the ayah I told you now. الرجال قوامون على النساء. They have like, superiority. But صحيح, there are a lot of women who are much better than the man in deen. So
It's not only in Arabic, most European languages, Latin, it's all one language. Even French, Spanish, Portuguese.
okay, you heard the brother? He said in other languages, European languages, French and Portuguese, it's also that, when there is one man, it gets the masculine, even if there are many women. طيب brothers.
أستاذ
تفضل.
يعني سألت بالعربية لأن كما قلت لك من قبل إن شاء الله إذا أريد أن أسألك بالسؤال
نعم.
أسأل بالعربية لكن
مرحبا.
أريد إن شاء الله إذا جاوبني
نعم, تجيبني
تجيبني بالعربية إن شاء الله لأن
شاء الله.
أريد أن أتحسن
جيد.
أو فهم إن شاء الله.
إن شاء الله. إن شاء الله. The brother wants me to give answer also in Arabic. That is better. And I tell you, brothers, inshallah, there will come a level. You have to go through a level, and then we can change totally in Arabic. But that level is when you have enough vocabulary to express yourself. You cannot give a person 3 words and say, from now you talk Arabic with me. Cannot. You need at least maybe 1,000 words. 2,000 words. You need enough vocabulary to express yourself. So we wait to get that level, and then we say now, inshallah, English is prohibited in the class. We can say that now.
But in school, if you know Arabic, like, you do Arabic, and after the first year, you start explaining everything in Arabic.
MashaAllah. You start from the beginning only Arabic. Now, that's the best way. Because when I went to Medina, the teacher don't speak English. I was also in the beginning level. But that helped us a lot, mashallah. Because you are pressed to do more your best. And he will never speak only Arabic. And he might draw something on the board to say, if you see really that we're not coming out like a house or a car, then he might draw it. But mashallah, that's the best way to teach. No. Saudi Arabia, naam. One of the big scholars of the past, of this century, Sheikh Taqi-Din al-Hilali, rahimahullah. Sheikh Taqi-Din al-Hilali, rahimahullah. He was a very famous scholar. He's the one that translated the Quran in English with Sheikh Muhsin Khan. Taqi-Din al-Hilali. You find in the English translation, the Saudi print. And he was a teacher in Medina University, and he was very famous, and he was a big sheikh, mashallah, and so Sheikh Taqi-Din Hilali, rahimahullah, he went to India to teach. Okay, he was a linguist. He was a scholar, but also a linguist. He knew like English, German, and other languages. So when he went there, he went to India to teach Arabic and also religion, but he went to teach Arabic in a school, Islamic school in India, and the teachers were saying to him, the way you teach is not good, because you are teaching Arabic from Arabic. You don't use any language between them. He said, you will see whose students will be better, And they used to use the focal language to get them understand. And the end, his students were the strongest Arabic students, because he was only talking Arabic. He knew English, and they knew English, but he did not want to use a language between them. So this is the best way to learn a language, with one language. And if somebody says to you, that's what we hear, That's not possible. How can we learn a language without the use of our own language? You know what to say then? You said to him when you was a baby, a child, when you went to the Rauda and to the primary, how did you learn English? With English. He didn't speak with you yani Urdu, Bengali language or Chinese or Arabic. صح? Is that true or not? How did you learn your English? Did the teacher speak French with you? No. So this is a proof that we all learned the language without need of other language.
That's how we teach in only the training.
Naam.
We teach English, we don't do English.
MashaAllah.
People that don't know anything, but we force them.
Yeah.
But we use pictures and things as well.
صحيح.
To make them understand.
MashaAllah. Yeah, صحيح. So that's the best way, brothers. طيب brothers. لي خمسة أطفال. What is that? ما معنى هذا؟ ما معنى هذا؟ I have 5 children. هل تحبين عملك؟ What is that? Job. نعم. Do you love your job or like your job? نعم.
In English, there is like and there is love. Is there anything as such in Arabic, or is it just the one word hub?
حب. No, there is no other word. This is in Arabic it's one word. نعم. طبعا تحبين is feminine. تحب is مذكر. نعم تفضل.
والغفور الودود ودود that be like high level of حب.
الله أعلم. الله أعلم. نعم. نعم أحب عملي. نعم. Yes. أحب عملي. What's that? نعم. I love my work. أنا أحب عملي أيضا.
How do you say I like to work? Not my work.
I like to work.
Yeah, I don't. But
You have to say I like to work.
yeah.
This is different. أحب أن أعمل. أحب I like to work. To is أن. To is أن. أحب أن what? أعمل. أعمل is I work. So I like to work. أحب أن أعمل. You know the أن, it gets a fatha after أن. After أن you get a fatha. But that is something inshallah what we will do later on inshallah. بعد هذا after this نذهب إلى الصفحة التالية. We go to the next page. عند المفردات. At the vocabulary. And they have chosen اختاروا أهم الكلمات. They chose the أهم. أهم is most important كلمات of these 3 حوارات. 3 conversations. Yani this is the thing you have to focus on inshallah the next coming days. This vocabulary. Normally you have like 24 words, but I see this is lesser. 14 words. I think normally it's more. 14. Yes, المحبة is the noun of it. نعم المحبة. نعم. بالإنجليزية.
هناك الفرق بين كلمتين come and go. هل هناك في عربية الفرق بين هذا يعني هل هو هل أحتاج أن أقول دائما ذهب أنا ذاهب معك؟
نعم. ليس هناك فرق والله أعلم. ليس هناك فرق. أحدهما فعل والثاني اسم noun. لكن ليس هناك فرق في الفهم. It's the same.
دائما أقول أنا ذاهب معك. أنا ذاهب إلى
نعم ذاهب أو أنا أذهب معك. يمكن تستخدم الفعل أو الاسم. You can use the noun or the verb. You know, you can say أنا ذاهب معك. I'm going with you. ذاهب. They say the Arabic. They say this is a noun. But أذهب, this is a verb. You can use both. with the one meaning.
Coming. And then you know what? You know, I mean, like English, you can say I'm going and I'm coming is different, isn't it? Coming and going.
Naam, naam,
You say,
naam.
I'm going with you to the masjid, or if you're on the phone to someone, you say I'm coming to you.
No,
It's different. No, it's different.
hmm.
Yeah. That's why for maybe there's a different word.
Wallahu a'lam, akhi. You have some information for us, mashallah?
Just the verb nouns. You know,
No, I was just more about the word.
Hmm.
like ilmu.
Naam.
The noun of the alam.
Okay, alima, naam.
Yeah.
No, it's different.
Okay.
I mean the word.
نعم طيب وفيك بارك الله انظر واستمع وأعد انظر is look استمع listen أعد repeat طيب طفل أطفال مستشفى شركة كلية الطيران كلية الصيدلة كلية التمريض كلية الهندسة يدرس طيار ممرض صيدلي المرحلة الابتدائية المرحلة المتوسطة ممتاز أخ بابا اقرأ السطر الأول the first سطر سطر means line بالترجمة with the translation طفل child نعم أطفال children hospital مستشفى hospital very good شركة company نعم ممتاز company
You know, company in English, you say he's keeping me company, two people, because if you were saying yesterday it's partnership. So I think in English you can also use, you know, when you're together with someone.
Yes.
Company, I think that's why.
oh he's my company
Or company, yeah.
yeah
That's
نعم
why in Arabic if it's partnership.
okay نعم ما شاء الله so شركة brothers is company we have done also yesterday what factory means because the picture was not so clear maybe for me so factory is مصنع we have شركة company and مصنع factory if you want you can learn the مصنع I prefer that you learn it but شركة I will ask you inshallah next week inshallah about it عفوا الله أعلم Abu Bakr is there صنع in Quran صنع
I think النبي سيدنا داود يصنع الفلك
ويصنع الفلك
يصنع داود
أي نعم
يصنع الفلك وما مر عليه
قوم سخروا منه نعم طيب we have then the second line for الأخ سكو
كلية الطيران
نعم
كلية الصيدلة
no, translation it's not that easy brother
Faculty of aviation
yes ما شاء الله
and كلية الصيدلة Faculty of pharmacy
pharmacy نعم كلية الطيران faculty of aviation كلية الصيدلة faculty of pharmacy
كلية التمريض Faculty of nursing
نعم كلية التمريض the faculty of nursing
كلية الهندسة Faculty of engineering
كلية الهندسة faculty of engineering very good بارك الله فيك أخ سعد
يدرس, he teaches.
نعم يدرس is he teaches
طيار,
طيار
طيار, pilot, ممرض,
You know why the pencil is important also, or the pen? Even with this, when we used to learn vocabulary, or astaghfirullah, when I used to learn vocabulary, I said we, but it's I. You know, this is, you have your pen for the shackle. You have your pen quickly, you know, the fatha kasra, because you might learn it in a wrong way. So you put quickly the shackle, because without shackle you might learn a different word. So tayyarun is pilot. Naam. Mumarridun, nurse. Saydaliyun, pharmacist. طبعا all of you know mumarridatun is the feminine nurse, female nurse. Saydaliyatun is a female pharmacist. One moment. Allahu a'lam. It might be, yeah, but yeah, it's almost ta'iratun. Ta'iratun is airplane. Ta'iratun. It's, يعني, how can a woman be a pilot? يعني? She has to have her mahram always with her.
Maybe her husband is the co-pilot.
Maybe the husband is co-pilot. Then it's okay. Yeah, then it's okay. Then I don't mind. If she is the husband is in the cockpit, then it's okay. Alhamdulillah, she's alone there. She's alone there with him. She's not mixing with, you know, she and the man. طيب. أخ أليم. تفضل the last two. Last two. Yeah. Al-marhalatu. Like in this situation, I would put a fatha above the meme. Like al-marhalatu. You know, it's a meme with a fatha. But the meme is hidden beneath the lam. Naam. Ibtida. Al-ibtidaiyatu. Yes. So I would put a dhamma at the end on the ta. Al-ibtidaiyya 2. And also at the beginning, I would put a kasra beneath the alif, the hamza, al-i. Because it can be al-u, al-a, but it's al-ibti, al-i. So you put a kasra beneath it. Okay, go further. Al-mutawassita. Dhamma above the meme. Al-mutawassita. It's al-mutawassita too, but if you stop, it's al-mutawassita. طيب. Now, inshallah, you're going to do the tadrib al-awwal and thani. I give you 5 minutes, inshallah, to do the tadrib al-awwal and thani. What do they want in tadrib al-awwal? Sil bayna shakhs. What's shakhs? The person. What's a shakhs? The person. What is sil? Match. Bayna ash-shakhs, the person. Ashkhas is persons. Ashkhas. This is single. Between the shakhs wal makan al-munasib, and the correct place. So, inshallah, it's clear in which every have studied or is. Naam. Akmil al-faragh. The second tadrib, complete the gap. Yani the faragh, the blank. With the kalima al-munasiba, with the correct word, min al-qa'ima, from the list. What's min al-qa'ima? From the list. Al-faragh is the blank, you know, the gap. Al-faragh, naam. It's al-faraghu, but here it's al-faragha. Yeah, waqtul faragh, yes. أنا انتهيت. طيب جيد. That's because he was in I'm doing homeschooling, and he is used to come to my house for the homeschooling. Yeah,
So
Yusuf.
is it
Homeschooling for children. Mashallah, also the son of Abdul-Haq is coming to my house for homeschooling. We do for boys and girls homeschooling, teaching them Arabic, Hadith, Quran. We have a, inshallah, qualified sister who's teaching them English and maths. She has like 10 years experience, alhamdulillah. She was teaching in a school. So she's taking like the dunya subjects, you know, the worldly subjects. And me and my wife, we try to do the Islamic. But that's like in the mornings, from Monday to Thursday. So if you know anyone, from 4 years, it's 5. But some children, mashallah, at 4, they're quite, you know, from 4 until 10, I think. 9 years. Charge, brothers. Alhamdulillah, the Quran class is free. We don't charge for Quran, alhamdulillah. For Arabic, I charge a little bit. But inshallah, we can solve that out. Inshallah. Yeah, he goes to school now or not? How old is he? MashaAllah. Speak with your father, inshallah. Alhamdulillah, the writing is just like Urdu. It's a big ni'mah, you know. It's a big ni'mah, brothers. The Urdu speaking persons, so many words are the same, you know, the Arabic and the Urdu. The Urdu people, they are the last one who can complain, you know, in terms of learning Arabic. Because, mashallah, yani.
Is it about Islamic or?
No.
Don't laugh, man. This is really about.
It's a good. No. Alhamdulillah, you have a lot of dunya universities. You have a lot of dunya universities. You know, even this one, you know, Al-Qura, is mixed. Al-Qura, you have like doctor, you have like, you know, engineering maybe, that kind of things. You have Islamic studies, faculties. So people, when they hear Al-Qura, they think it's only Islamic. The Medina one is only Islamic until now. They might, I don't know if they might change it. I heard something like that. But there are many universities, technology universities, and
there is Saudi people studying Medina?
no, Medina's mostly foreigners. Yeah, Allahu Alam.
But I think
So, but you have to learn Islamic studies.
Yeah, it's a part of the primary school, secondary. There is always Islamic subject. That's why, mashallah, even in Saudi Arabia, you find a lot of youth, youth, not practicing, but they have like some Islamic background, some studies. You don't find them easily do shirk or doing any bid'ah, because they have studied that. You know, they learn your tawheed. It's like a main subject there, tawheed. Stay away from, shirk, doing dua with, dead people, and they're, alhamdulillah, they're on tawheed. I had never heard that there is a place of shirk in Saudi Arabia or a grave. They directly take action if they hear about shirk or like bid'ah someplace, or in a masjid, because the Islamic, how do you say? The Ministry of Islamic Affairs, they have like control the mosques in Saudi Arabia, so they don't allow any strange group to. It's not like in our countries. You have different groups in masjids. No, they have like a tight grip upon the Islamic affairs. So the tawheed issue, bid'ah issue is very clear for the people mainly there. So if you find bid'ah, it's mainly people coming from abroad to Umrah, do strange things there. But Saudis, it's really rare that you find, some are affected by some bid'ah. They might have took it from outside Saudi Arabia, wallahu alam. Yeah, you have Shia, but they're not new there. They're all Saudis. They stayed there from, ages. You cannot, maybe, I don't know, Akhi. Where do you bring them? Where do you take them to? To where? To the sea or? No. No. I think doing da'wah to them is better than kick them out. Doing da'wah to all, those groups. نعم. تفضل. طيب أيها الإخوة. Brothers in Islam. We go back inshallah. We went. Now we go back inshallah. التدريب الأول. الصورة الأولى. Which one? Which letter? أي حرف؟ ألف باء جيم. الصورة الأولى. الصورة الأولى بدال. دال. صحيح. Brothers, one is dal. We talk about the first tadrib at the top. اثنان. Alif. Go from top to down. So the second one is the engineer. Okay? So اثنان is alif. We go one next to it. ثلاثة is ha. Yes, very good. ثلاثة is كلية الصيدلة. أربعة is which one? The pilot? No, the teacher. We start with the teacher. Is ba. And the pilot خمسة جيم. التدريب الثاني واحد دال. اثنان با. ثلاثة ألف. أربعة واو. خمسة جيم. Very good, brothers. Oh, ستة. ستة is ha. ستة is ha. Sorry, ستة is ha. Brothers, this next page, brothers, I can only say one thing. It's easy, alhamdulillah. Only 11 o'clock and 12 o'clock. You have to pay attention to that. 11 o'clock and 12 o'clock. And we cannot say, don't learn 11 and 12 o'clock because you need that. The clock is, 12. So, مفردات إضافية, extra vocabulary. What's مفردات إضافية? Extra vocabulary, extra مفردات. العرض, they've been shown or displayed to you. انظر واستمع وأعد. هذه ساعة. That means this is a clock. What's هذه ساعة? Yes. Why it's هذه and not هذا? It's because it's feminine. الساعة الواحدة. الساعة الثانية. Brothers, you have to know this just like your name. This is very important. The times. It has to do with prayer. It has to be with, you talk with people outside. I see you at that time, I'm there at that time. So, الساعة الثالثة. الساعة الرابعة. الساعة الخامسة. الساعة السادسة. الساعة السابعة. الساعة الثامنة. الساعة التاسعة. الساعة العاشرة. الساعة الحادية عشرة. الساعة الثانية عشرة. So, alhamdulillah, it's easy, inshallah. As-sa'atu, like you all know, is a feminine word. So the number after it is following it. Okay? So you use feminine numbers because they all end on a ta. دقيقة, minute.
The meaning, is the time or is the clock?
Oh, it's 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock. Yes, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock. Oh, sorry, brothers. Nam, this is all o'clock. 12 o'clock, 11 o'clock.
What's the difference? الساعة السابعة الساعة السابعة
7 o'clock.
also
Yeah, الساعة السابعة 7 o'clock. الساعة العاشرة 10 o'clock.
I mean ساعة الساعة السابعة
You mean ساعة and ساعة?
yeah two and
It's just the sentence. Sometimes it's الساعة if there is something before it, like a verb.
okay
But this is the root.
yeah, I
This
understand this is the root.
is the root. الضمة is always root. So what is الساعة التاسعة? 9 o'clock. What's الساعة الخامسة? Okay. أخ أنيق, can you read the first line?
الساعة واحدة
الساعة الواحدة.
الساعة الواحدة
نعم. You know this all this ta you see here, you if you end in a sentence, it change in a ha. So you say, I see you الساعة الثانية, because this ta change in a ha at the end of the sentence, like in the Quran also. When you see this ta at the end, it change in a ha. نعم. وما أدراك ما هي نار حامية. You don't say نار حامية because you end on that end, this ta. So brothers in Islam, this is something you have to know. We will also do in this book like half, you know, like half 11, half 9. This is good to know, mashallah. So if you know the seconds, minutes, hours, mashallah. What's minute? دقيقة. What's minute? دقيقة. What is second? What's minute? What is second? ثانية. ثانية. No, it's not two. ثانية is second. It's close to number 2, but ثانية is second. دقيقة is minute. So alhamdulillah. Half hour, نصف الساعة. نصف is half. نصف الساعة. ساعة is hour. نصف الساعة. But brothers, don't worry, inshallah. What is أرسم عقارب الساعة? We have never done this before. What's أرسم? أرسم is draw. Barakallahu fik. Draw. You know, draw, like drawing. Draw عقارب الساعة. You know, عقارب الساعة, they call it clock hands. They call it clock hands. Is that true? Clock hands? نعم.
It come from Arab.
No, it's coming from عقرب, scorpion. عقرب is scorpion. You know, it looks like scorpion, you know, the thing, the two things. You know, the tail of scorpion. So, عقارب is plural, and عقرب is one of those. You just say, draw the clock hands. بحسب الوقت المطلوب. Depending, what's بحسب? Depending. I told you before, brothers, you know these things here, what they request from you. It's not important to know it because it's quite difficult Arabic. What's important for us is the tadrib itself. But I don't mind to tell you the meaning. So, draw is ursum. عقارب الساعة, the clock hands, because sa'a is clock, and aqarib are like the hands of the, you know, the clock hands. بحسب, depending on the الوقت المطلوب, the required time. So they require you to draw it like they put it there. So after drawing, I think you finished now with drawing. It's very quick, inshallah, 1 minute. In 1 minute you finished. Then you do tadrib al-thani, and that is by to each other. You know, something you do with each other, inshallah. انظر إلى الساعة. What's انظر إلى الساعة? Look to the clock. وقل الوقت. What is قل? Say. قل هو الله أحد. قل is say. قل. Okay. So, and say the time. So, in Arabic, like you know. So now you. Sorry? الساعة is o'clock. الوقت is the time. Say the time. الوقت is the time. So you say الساعة العاشرة. You know the first picture. You Sekou, you do it أخ عبد الحق, and then you exchange. There's a second تدريب. If you finish with the first تدريب, then you do that, okay? Mm. He said. They said. They said. قلنا. نعم. Yes, yeah. نعم. وجزاك أخي. You know, when I was studying in Medina, brothers, the teacher used to say, if you eat, you have to give everybody. So, inshallah, maybe you can. Brothers, when you eat, you have to give everybody. This rule here in the class.
One of the teachers here said that when he used to study in Medina, that there used to be this teacher, and he was a bit like, not crazy, but not know the right way.
Okay, funny.
Yeah. And he saw somebody writing when he was talking, and he told them not to write. He makes them throw the pencil out the window.
Oh, no. Subhanallah. Yeah. Allahu a'lam. Allahu a'lam. 8. 8. For the feminine, and masculine 8. That is the exception. 8 is the masculine. The feminine is same as 7 and 9. You know, if it's feminine, 7, 8, 9. Feminine. But when you say masculine, it's 7, 7, 8, 9. So the masculine is the one with the 2 kasra bni the noon. They've got the brothers too. One moment, Alim. They got these 2 brothers.
Has everybody got a sweet? Have you two got a sweet?
Give it.
Here the hadith of Jibreel when the Prophet answers him, he says, you are speaking the truth. How do you say that? You are spoken the truth. The way they say in the hadith.
Just YouTube.
Sadaqta. Naam.
You can use that normally.
Yeah. After he's saying something, you can say sadaqta. You spoke truth. Naam. Yes, brothers, test each other. Test each other with the hours, especially the 11 and 12 o'clock. Brothers, when you test each other, focus on the 11 and 12 o'clock. Huh? To read. You want to invite who? The whole class. MashaAllah.
No English.
No English, huh?
Yes. I'm going to stick some of the vocab on the wall.
MashaAllah.
We're gonna have to bring a
Dictionary.
We'll have food and we'll have food.
MashaAllah. Yeah. MashaAllah. Brothers, our brother Alim invites you all, inshallah, to have food in his house. When we finish with the course, inshallah, I think we need 3 more lessons, inshallah, because we have a very, very big examen. You know, the examen we get after a few pages is from the beginning of the book to the half of the book. 8 chapters. You know, this is the half of the book. Examen. Exam. Test. Something else, eh? Exam. Okay, exam. No, exams is plural. So, this test, my brothers, is very big. We will have, أيها الإخوة, 2 tests. The first test is the 7th and 8th chapter. Well, after finishing that and you think that you finished, then the big one comes. The 1st to the 8th chapter. So, Allahumma barik. I think we need at least 3 more lessons. تفضل. We need 3 more chapters, 3 more classes, inshallah. Then we finish, and then we will go to 3 more lessons, inshallah. Bi'idnillah. Including the test, inshallah. Maybe maximum Saturday, Sunday next week, and then Saturday, Sunday the week after.
Okay, I seen that. And then we have a break.
Then we have a break.
Why don't we do this as homework?
No. Okay.
But that's the color.
There's a hadith that the rights of your brother, if your brother invites you somewhere, you have to go in.
Yeah, you have to go, akhi. You have to go. It's the right upon the Muslim, upon the other Muslim, to accept the invitation. Yeah, we come, inshallah, but we don't want you to force yourself to, prepare, and we want, something small, and we might help you, inshallah, if we can put something. I know you might not want to accept. We can help him also with money,
When you say Ibarat coming, everyone will do Abu Raja.
inshallah. طيب, my brothers, the last تدريب الأول التراكيب النحوية. That is a word like you might know, difficult to translate. النحو is grammar. التراكيب النحوية. التراكيب is how the sentence are being built. تراكيب. No, تراكيب is to have a few words and make a tarkib, make it a sentence. So how to make a grammatical sentence. Anyway, that's not important to know. They want here تبادل السؤال والجواب مع زميلك كما في المثال. Exchange the question and the answer with your classmate as in the example. What important now is, I have to say this. This is something else. Because they say كم ساعة تعمل في اليوم. What's that? How many hours? Do you work in the day? They say أعمل, I work 8 ساعات في اليوم. It's with the fatha on the ya, if you can do it. 8. It's a fatha on the ya. So I work 8 hours in the day.
Is there a shad on the ya as well?
No, 8. No shad on the ya. لكن it has a fatha on the ya. Kasra on the noon, fatha on the ya. But what important is now is that from 3 to 10, my brothers, because sa'atun is feminine, the number has to be masculine from 3 to 10. That's, because now you're going to make the first picture. First surah, first picture. You're going to ask, كم ساعة تعمل في اليوم? This is what you're going to do now with each other. You have to say, أعمل 3 hours. First picture. How do you say? ثلاثة. ثلاثة. No, ثالثة is third. That's what we say with the o'clock. You know, with the o'clock, we use fourth, fifth, sixth. You know, الساعة الرابعة. الرابعة means fourth. That's what we use with the time. But now it's different. You say how many hours you work.
After 10 is feminine.
From 3 to 10, in anything, it's not only with this. If the thing you are mentioning after the number is feminine, the number has to be opposite, the masculine. If, you know, like qalamun, is this masculine or not? Masculine is mudakkar, there's no ta. So if you say like 5 pens, khamsatu aqlam. Why? Because this is masculine, the number has to be opposite. But because sa'atun is feminine, the thing you're mentioning before it, the number has to be masculine, you know, opposite. So anyway, كم ساعة تعمل في اليوم? How do you say 4 hours? أعمل أربعة. Yeah, you know with the fatha. 4 ساعات في اليوم, in the day. The next one. Yeah, a bit, we want more. كم ساعة تعمل في اليوم? You say أعمل 5 ساعات في اليوم. Okay, brothers? Start now, inshallah, with each other. No, 5. Yes. Because masculine. 5. If you put it with the khamsata, then it's the feminine one. It's masculine, but masculine with the fatha, because of the context, the grammatically context. Normally, what is 5? Masculine, khamsun. Like khamsatun is feminine. So, it's khamsa. Masculine 5, because sa'atun is feminine, so the number has to be masculine. 4 2 4. Yes, ends on a ain. 4. Like this. 4. No. Wajazak. Person has to have a sutra, compulsory. But if he has no sutra, you have to stay away from him, you know. But he cannot pray here and leave everybody outside the masjid because he's praying. That's why Sheikh bin Baz, rahimahullah, as far as I know, he said 1/2 meter. 1/2 meter. But he says 1/2 meter is the place between where you stand and where you put your head. That's the place where you put the sutra. Because the hadith in Bukhari says the sutra was such a place that it was enough for a sheep to, where you place your head. If you place your head, the sheep could go between you and the sutra. But you know, if he stands without sutra, you try to make as big as possible the, you know, don't go too close. Few meters, you know. I don't know how many, but Sorry? Yeah, it's a problem, akhi. Yeah? It's a hadith of Abdullah ibn Zubayr. He said, مِنَ السُنَّةِ الرُّكُوعُ دُونَ الصَّفِ. It's from the sunnah to the ruku' before reaching the saf, the row. So Abdullah ibn Zubayr said that. In the hadith of Abu Bakr that's in Bukhari, that he did that. But the Prophet told him, may Allah give you hirs, more hirs, you know, eager for, you know, the deen, but don't do it again. But the scholar said, what don't do it again? Is that the ruku' before you reach the row? Or is that the footsteps? He went quickly, because the hadith says that he wanted to reach the ruku'. So, but Sheikh Al-Albani, he said the statement of Abdullah ibn Zubayr is authentic statement. That's from the sunnah to bow before you reach the saf. So that clears for us that the meaning of the Prophet ﷺ is not Wallahu a'lam, you know.
So what if there is sajda and you won't say?
No, this only with the ruku'. Because the Sahaba know, that after Sami Allahu liman hamida, you haven't reached the rak'ah. So you don't need to do the ruku' before. Because they know that the rak'ah is important to get the have the whole. Because the Prophet ﷺ told, when you come after rak'ah, don't count it as a rak'ah. It's a hadith. Sheikh Al-Albani has it in one of his books, you know, the hadith. No, but the hadith that says, and I have read the hadith, Sheikh Al-Albani is authentic, that when you reach like sujood, don't count it as a rak'ah. So ruku' is like, you know.
What I mean is, some people say you catch the ruku, you catch the rakat, but some people say that no, if you miss al-Fatiha, then.
Naam. Wallahu alam, I see that as strongest opinion. Also other hadith, I think it's Bukhari or Muslim, من أدرك ركعة من الصلاة فقد أدرك الصلاة. Whoever reaches a rak'ah of the salah has reached the salah. So there are many hadiths, you know, that can be used for this opinion. Wallahu a'lam. طيب أيها الإخوة, brothers in Islam, you know we have many vocabulary. We have not only this 16, we have also the 16 with the mihan, the jobs we did yesterday. When are you going to learn it, inshallah? Tonight, inshallah. Who knows what baker means? Baker. We have done baker. Oh, so sorry. Baker, because I do also other book, Gateway to Arabic. The Gateway to Arabic is Khabbaz. Sorry. What is butcher? MashaAllah, Jazzarun. What is grocer? Baqalun, MashaAllah. Because you've done this just yesterday, this show if you know it, MashaAllah. What's plumber? Sabbakun, Allahumma barik. Sabbakun. What is blacksmith? Haddadun. What is driver? Sa'iqun. MashaAllah, Allahumma barik. What is carpenter? Najjarun. MashaAllah. What is electrician? Kahraba'iyun. MashaAllah. So brothers, you know, the one that knows it, they have to, they are, how do you say? It's tashjir in Arabic. They give the one that haven't learned it yet, they gave them, how do you call this feeling? They motivate, yes, they motivate them. They encourage them to learn it. Because this is something we have done yesterday, maybe 24 hours ago. So if the brothers know it, mashallah, how can you not know it after maybe 6 days when we have the next lesson? Well, they have done it in few hours. الواجب المنزلي. Why don't we start homework? Giving homework. You know, me without saying it, you have always homework. Because you have to do revision every day.
But if there is mark point.
Akhi, homework is mainly vocabulary. You know, the words we have done yesterday and the words we have done today. The words we have done, the 16 words today, that's the homework. The wajib manzili. What's homework? Wajib manzili. Wajib manzili, naam. Home, compulsory home, you know. Wajib manzili. And homework, plural, wajibat manziliya. Is there a question about Arabic?
Can we be fluent in Arabic by staying just here in England without necessarily going somewhere?
You can speak fluently English by studying Arabic in England, because I know a brother, he prays in one of the mosques I pray in. He's from Bangladesh, and he learned Arabic, mashallah, with a Libyan teacher, an Arabic teacher. And he speaks with me fluently Arabic, Allahumma barik, fluently. You know, with like accent almost. You know? So it's possible, but I have to emphasize that it takes much more time than going to an Arabic country and learn there. It takes much more time. You understand me, yeah? Because there you practice it outside the school. You go to the grocery, you go to the shop, you go to the taxi driver, you speak Arabic. Here is, no, we go out after a bit, and only maybe if you are married, your wife speaks also Arabic, then you might learn it quickly here. Because you know, you practice it. No, nafikhul kir. Nafikhul kir, different. He's blowing. That's, جزاك الله خير.